Well, for me, I'm a bit of a camera guy. I know most people are on systems, but for me at the moment, the sheer amount of computing power that I'm able to put inside of a camera is really starting to change the way we do it. I mean, for instance, the camera of today, the one I've got in development, I should say really, has more computing power than your top-of-the-range laptop that you use for gaming. So imagine what I can do just with the camera itself. I can connect other cameras to it. I can use it for fusion, I can use it for overlaying, I can use it for stitching. I can create a distributed architecture of intelligence just in the camera network. That, I think, in the longer term is going to be an absolute game changer. In the short term, there is of course a lot of retrofit business still out there. I still see, and it drives me crazy, all of these either Gen 1 IP cameras that are there, or even still analog cameras all over the place. I see the opportunity still to go in, change those out for good quality, secure cameras. Of course, full HD, but also not go for the cheapest option, go for the ones that add value, the ones that deliver a decent level of data security, ones that have analytics capability so that there is add value for the customer. I mean, it's a tough sell, just security, because it's often a grudge purchase. So if you can start to add value beyond the security realm, start talking about business process improvements, using the analytics capabilities to check queue lengths inside of stores, the amount of people that are walking through your store, for instance, that's just taking retail as an example. Warehousing, to find the best routes around the warehouse. Your security system can do more than just security. And I think that is one way that SIs and installers can gain additional business. Well, actually, it is very different. It's my first visit here, by the way. It's very different to the other shows I go to. The scale is smaller, and I like that because it gives me the opportunity to go and talk to people on much more on a one-to-one basis. The quality of the conversation is a lot higher. I've noticed during the course of this show, needed the support of my CTO, because the technology level is so high and the knowledge is so high from certain people. That's very different. And also, thank God, you don't just have booth after booth of cameras, because that really has become the trend, and there's no longer any need to go to a show. You may as well use the website. So this is very different. It creates more of a conversation and less of a one-directional communication for marketing. I really appreciate it. To be perfectly honest, I haven't had a great deal of time to look around today. That's for tomorrow. But I did notice there were some really high quality speakers that have been put on the agenda, so I'll be looking at those. Yeah, I'm also interested in seeing what's happening in the Russian market itself, because I'm not anywhere near an expert here. I'm a global product manager. I know the Western market incredibly well, but I am finding there are so many differences here that I don't have a handle on yet and need to get some more information on. Luckily, we have some other people, the local guys here particularly, that know this very well, so I can interface and get that knowledge. But that's what I'm hoping over the next day and a half, is to pick up really some more of the knowledge of the Russian area.